There's so many things that we build and we grow, and there's nothing more satisfying to me than to like having a Tuesday like we had at Chop House and just seeing it just overflowing out the doors. I just get the biggest grin on my face thinking, this is and what's really cool about it, it's not just that, but it's also the community that we grow, because here we are, this place is booked. There's one person sitting here, there's one person sitting over there, and there's 3 chairs that are left out, and foodies are coming together and they're like, hey, is this seat taken? And they're like, no, come on,
pull it up.
Pull up a chair, and suddenly we got new friends.
Right, that's awesome.
It's just wonderful. It's wonderful to see that camaraderie and that friendship grow in Arlington.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a huge part of why we started what we're doing, and this is one spoke and what I feel is a huge movement, an organic movement.
Yeah,
and the work that you're
city.
doing is super important.
Absolutely,
we really appreciate it. I mean, we're taking over where the city just doesn't have time to do that. And I think it's better this way. It's
more organic
and real.
And it feels, feels very real.
It is. It's very grassroots and very real. And I think people appreciate it. And they don't feel, I think that if the city did kind of take something over like this, I think it would lose its oomph.
Yeah.
Right. Because people would see, this is just city funded. This is just the city doing
This is like
something.
A passion thing for people right now. And I think people feel that and they want to be a part of it. In all aspects, that like what Amy's talking about, not just the food stuff in the market, but like every music, the art scene, all
co-working,
of it's kind of coming together in that same sort of organic, enthusiastic way, and I love it.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful too. I really do. In fact, Lana, she's my co-partner with the farmers market. She just had a birthday. I did the same thing for my birthday. Is instead of gifts, y'all just give to the nonprofit. And so she posted her thing on Facebook to do a nonprofit Arlington Foodies charity, and people are donating to hers. They donated $700 to ours.
Wow.
And
Awesome.
that's just like your random Joe just giving 20 here and 20 there, so it's not like we're getting $1,000 here and $1,000 there. It truly is an organic funding from people who love what we're doing. So it's special. It really is special.
Without a doubt. So since you've been gone, what has opened and what should people be looking out for?
That was a specific question from my wife. She wanted to know.
Well, Danny's Burgers was a surprise for me. They're really, really wonderful. Cool. If you've not tried Tequila Maria Bonita, you should try them.
Where is that by chance?
Tequila Maria Bonita, that is, do you know where the... what is it? The Waffle House on the corner of Arkansas Lane and Cooper is.
Yeah.
Right behind that is Tequila Maria Bonita, and their spicy level you can do soft, medium, or grab some milk. They have all the flavors and all the spices. Okay. What is some Gilberto's is another one. They're on Arkansas Lane. That's Mexican food.
Right.
Roma Trattoria, that's like high end. Who is actually Beck's cousin, by the way.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so he's really good, and his food is phenomenal. And he really he's so worried about what people think. Like he really, really wants you to love his food. So he's
there's nothing wrong with that.
He's all heart. Gosh, who else? Well, of course, Chop House.
Right,
Kenny Mills.
How is that new location? I know it's closer to my house now, so I haven't been over there. But
well, it used to be Jambo's.
Right.
Like back in the day, it was Jambo's, and then Jambo's moved to their Pantico location. And then it was Herbie's for a minute, which actually was Paul Lovato, who was the former owner of Jambo's. He was trying to do Herbie's there. And I just think that he didn't have the following, and I don't know that he even had the time because suddenly he was taking over the Arlington Jambo's.
Right.
So things just happen, and Kenny got lucky, and he opened that spot. And I think it's touch and go with him, but he's real smart. Like Kenny does really smart things with his business. Like, in a similar way that Fork in the Road does, he makes like all of his chicken salads and things like that. Kenny's making chilies and gumbos and things that you can take home like that, because not everybody wants to sit in a little restaurant. Like I'm a DoorDash fan.
Right.
If I'm not cooking at home, it's like DoorDash or I go in occasionally, but anytime I go anywhere anymore, it's like I see 3 people that I suddenly know, or that I may not know but know me. But which is great, which is cool. I don't have any problems with that, but it's just good to have that. Who else? I don't know. I know that Hai Ding, he hired somebody. He's with Panda House over there.
Oh, yeah. On
near El Gabacho over there,
right.
Bowen. They just hired somebody in new to do management, and I think he's got a new partner now.
Okay.
So there might be some changes there that might be worth looking at. And then for breakfast, definitely the Skillet and Grill Incarnation.
Right. I should say there's a new place on South Cooper that I saw the other day. It looked like it was a breakfast place.
How far south we talking?
Like almost Mansfield.
Okay.
Are you talking CJ's Hen House?
No. They have like a farm truck outside. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have not been there.
Okay.
Not yet.
No, I haven't been there
CJ's Hen House is one that I keep hearing good stuff about.
Oh, okay.
Also, the Hearth House, which is in Mansfield.
Right.
They're another one I hear good stuff about for breakfast. Skillet and Grill, I just love that family.
Me too.
They're so sweet. My oldest boy went to school with one of the owner's daughters, so I kind of have an affinity to them.
Yeah, that's my go-to. Like, we got a bunch of people ready for breakfast. Skillet and Grill it up. Let's go.
Yeah, Skillet and Grill, let's go. Yeah. I'm trying to think of where else. Those are the big ones. Of course, everybody knows Tin Cup. You know, the John Wayne. You just can't get past that for a lunch place. And Joe Ed Bombers is one that's been around forever, but they don't get enough notoriety.
I feel like Dino's is better. I like Joanne's, but I feel like Dino's is better.
I don't think I've ever been to... I've only been to Dino's like once or twice.
Oh, really?
I'm not a big sandwich guy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's not going to work out.
Dino's
It's unfortunate. What?
Dino's is great.
I know.
Dino's is great. Dino's won for the year in 2017, Best of the Year. They were 2017, and then 2018 was Beck's Nizza Pizza. So we don't know who 2019 is yet. So yeah, I agree. Dino's is fantastic. I just think Joe Ed's, they don't get enough notoriety.
I agree.
We did it.
They're totally different, though. They do something really unique. Their sandwiches don't taste like anything else. So
yeah, and what I like about Joe Ed is have you ever seen those? Gosh, I don't know. They're 2x4 long. Massive long,
those really long
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, in 6th grade, or maybe it was 5th grade, for my kid at Hill Elementary, we hosted one of those, and we did 2 of these massive sub sandwiches, and they just went on. It seemed like it just went on forever. I mean, it fed like over 100 kids that day, and they just gave me the best deal taking care of those kiddos. That's awesome. They loved doing it, and they did it with a smile on their face, and you should have seen us bringing them in. They were just covered in foil, and like we had 2 people, one on the front and one on the back, just bringing them in, but they just, I just think they go above and beyond, and people just forget about that. And then I can tell you, Mr. B's, we always love Mr. B's. I don't know if you knew, but Miss Vicky, she'd had cancer. And so they had like a big event for her, and the people came together, and they actually paid for all of her hospital bills
so awesome.
to make that work for her.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, but she didn't miss a step. Like, she's been, even though she's been going, I tell you, that lady is another divine woman. Mm-hmm. She goes through a lot too, and she came out of it with smiles. She's just wonderful. So Mr. B's is another one that is always going to have a place in my heart.
Cool.
So if people want to catch up with you and see what the Arlington Foodies are doing, how can they reach out or find out, or where can they go?
Well, you can always reach me at arlingtonfoodies.com. Okay. Make sure you're watching what's happening for the Farmers Market at Arlington Foodies Farmers Market on Facebook.
Right.
And then join our group at Arlington Foodies. Just type in Arlington Foodies on Facebook, and you can find us there too. And then that's going to give you all the information of what we're doing every day.
Cool.
But another thing that we have is a co-op. I don't know if y'all knew about that. We do a produce co-op in downtown Arlington.
Really?
And it's all basically getting local or organic produce here in downtown, because, we're a food desert here.
Yep.
So, and that's originally why we wanted to do a farmer's market in downtown, is because we are a food desert. We don't have a grocery store within a mile of downtown. Yeah. So we bring produce in downtown. It's just produce, but it's $25 for a half bushel, and you get 10 items that are local or organic foods.
That's good.
And we work with a couple of distributors. We actually work, Maggie's Farm is a new one that's here in Arlington. They've leased 4 acres, and they're doing microgreens and arugula.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we work with them too. And we're kind of pulling in some places like that are really truly
local,
farm, local friendly. So that's something. We have a couple of places open, but we really only have 48 spots complete. And this is the first time I've actually had 2 places available for it. So that's just something else that we do as the Arlington Foodies.
Awesome. Well, great. It is always so good to
Absolutely.
have you. You're welcome back anytime. We plan on being there at this next one and the next one and that turkey one for sure. We're going to be there. So, yeah, it's great to see you always.
Always.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for having me out. I appreciate y'all doing this and what you do. And I love sharing everything that we're doing with you.
Awesome.
Great.
Thank
we love
you so
it
much.
too. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, we're back with our Tournament of Toppings segment here. Today, we ended up at 2 Joe's restaurants.
There's a story of Joe's.
Yeah, the first Joe's we went to on Little Road, which we said we were going to go to. The guy was not very nice to us when we asked some questions, and since it's my birthday, I said, I'm not eating here, and we dipped out.
Yes, we left and decided to go to Original Joe's on Matlock.
And I think it was a good choice.
It was a better selection.
We are also joined here today with by my wife, who is our food correspondent, Haley.
Haley. Her name is Haley.
Her name is Haley.
Okay, so like always, we scored on 6 categories. The first one was experience, and we gave it a 4.
Great. As soon as you walk in, the place was very full, as opposed to the other Joe's. And
Dig that knife in.
It's great ambiance. They had TVs going. It was Sunday, so football day here in Texas, and I guess America. So.
Oh, Becky.
Son of a.
Sorry. Okay. They did have a large menu. And,
They did?
The carpeting was a little weird, but besides that, I think that the experience was great. The next category is service, which we gave a 5.
Excellent service. They brought it out to our table.
Very friendly.
Yep, very nice. Just great.
Yep, fast. We got our salad and bread.
The
out
owner
right
here
away.
wasn't, he was cool. He was very nice. He wasn't mean to us like the other one.
Yeah, that was terrible. Okay, the next category is toppings, which we gave a 5 as well.
So we got I got 2 regular cheese pizza slices, and the rest of the table got the margarita pizza, which has basil, olives, mozzarella, fresh mozzarella, so much garlic, and tomatoes.
And olive oil.
And olive oil. What did you guys think of the toppings?
It was so good.
Yeah, they stayed on. No problems whatsoever.
Really fresh. Really good balance of flavors.
Some good basil.
It was very good basil. It was really good pizza. I'm going to go
was.
back and get it again. And let's see, it was excellent. All right, so next is
What did we give it?
a 5.
5. Great.
Next is crust. We gave a 4 to.
Rody, why did we give it a 4? Because you couldn't eat it by itself?
I could eat it by myself, but there are parts that I needed a little help.
Okay.
But I mean, it's New York crust, so
Crispy.
It was
Nice and
crispy. It was very good. I liked it a lot, too.
And I don't know if it necessarily needed more flavor, particularly for the margarita pizza, just because that had so much flavor with it as it was, but it was good. Sauce, we gave a 4.5. The marinara was really great tasting. We had salad with ranch.
The ranch was bomb.
not watery, which is great.
That's very...
It was delicious with my pizza crust in it.
It was. The pizza crust was good to dip in the ranch.
With a little bit of help.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And what did we give it? 4.5? Cool.
All right, and the cheese was a 4.5. We had some cheese on our garlic bread, which was good. There was the shredded mozzarella on your pizza. Daryl,
Yep.
what was that?
It was very good. Tasted just like New York.
Awesome. And then the margarita pizza had the fresh mozzarella little rounds.
And that was really, really good.
The garlic bread pizza was my favorite.
Yes.
They did not skimp.
They did not. They were like, here is 18 slices of cheese on your garlic bread. And it was good.
It was very good. So our final score was 4.5.
4.5.
Well
the original
done,
Joe's. We will definitely be back because that margarita
better
pizza.
Than the other Joe's.
You are better than the other Joe's for sure. And that margarita pizza was super great.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.